Okay. Okay. Right, we're getting back. We are getting this stream on, right? Again, we're making it happen as we often have and we often will again, right? With better lighting, with better vibes, right? With better energy. That's what it's about. Let me pull this up because today we are going to be scripting. We're going to be scripting, right? The stuff. The next video, I already started with that last time. I said I'm going to kind of show my process with ChatGPT because I think it's important that, using AI doesn't mean it's taking away from your creative process, but adding to it. I got my drink here on my really cool self-designed cup holder. It's not a holder, placer. I forgot what these are called, but isn't it pretty? It's pretty, right? It's important to understand AI is a tool that can help you to express yourself better, right? But you have to be aware of how you use that. It's my opinion in the matter. It's kind of the same with Google, right? You could say Google, it's shit that we can Google things and find information faster and stuff like that. But no, I think I can provide so much more value to people now that I'm able to Google things. I think I can provide so much more value to people if I can write better videos, right? More entertaining videos, more educational videos, and videos with more content, like with more, informational content in them that are just higher quality. I think it really ups the quality, but it'll also up the bar. So my quality will also have to get better. Recap. What did I do today? I woke up. I wrote my LinkedIn post. Right. I'm a LinkedIn goat. I wrote my LinkedIn post. It took some time. Honestly, writing LinkedIn posts always takes some time because I really have to compress what I'm thinking, what I'm saying. Made that happen. Met up with my dad and my bro. Like my bro's here, but like we met up with our dad. We got some crazy food, Indian food. Blessed. That shit was so tasty. And then I hit the gym. And today I blasted chest and arms primarily to get those arms back and my delts back. And now we're going to lock in on writing some content. Oh, it was such a nice workout. Man, I'm so happy to be back at the gym. Let's make it happen, right? Wait. Who I will be. Draft, right? We were working on the draft. Let's look at this. Because I remember last time what I didn't like. I went out of that session a bit unsatisfied because I felt like my idea, like in the video, I want to talk about two things, right? I want to talk about what does my future self look like, right? What are the paths that I can take? I mean, so there's two things, right? My values. What does my future me value in the world, right? How do I get there? And two, what things am I even doing, right? What am I genuinely doing? And I think in my writing process, especially in my interaction, and this is why it's important, right? You got to be clear about your idea, sort of. You got to be clear about your idea before you start interacting with ChatGPT, or else it might, change it. It might change it. Maybe it's good, right? Maybe it's good that it changes it. Maybe your idea was poop, and maybe you realize that as it changes. But really, you should have a clear idea of what you're going into. And I mean, I think it's, for example, another thing is it's super epic that you now have a partner you can ideate with at any point in time. Hit him up. Yo, I'm thinking of making a new video. These are my ideas. Input, right? And you can just make shit happen. You can just make shit happen. Let me check if my mic is working. I've learned to do this every time. Video. These are my ideas. Right. Boom. Mic is working, stream is going. I'm pumped. I am pumped because I'm also hyped to make this video because after I make this video, I I can. It's like as if I have to make this video, but then I'll let myself free. You know what I mean? I'll let myself free to make the stuff that I actually want to make. Yo, shout out to caramel rooibos tea. Pwah. Shout out. Let's look at this. All right. Building skills. All right. See, this is all what I just wrote. Let's actually look at that. General idea. Share what I aspire towards. What the channel is about. What the channel is going to be about. My goals of entrepreneurship, and how I want to develop as a person. My headphones have no battery. Right. Before, this was my past me. I didn't do anything. I felt useless. I felt inadequate. Right. I felt directionless. I felt like I had no passion for life. And most of all, maybe most important, I wasn't acting. I wasn't doing shit, dude. I was gaming the whole time and bumbling about like a fucking dumbass. Not like a dumbass, bro. That's not fair. That's my frustration. That's my frustration with myself. You know what I mean? I hope that's clear. That's my frustration with myself, genuinely. Because I look back and I'm like, bro, I just wish I would have done stuff. That's why I'm trying to encourage people to do stuff, man. Because I look back and, you know, like I'm working through it. It's a thing I'm working through. I'm working on it actively, but it is a thing I'm frustrated about. All right, trying to find a path for myself. Right, I had so many ideas. I was trying to start things, but failing. I failed. I quit. I gave things up quickly, and I had really low resilience. Right, I was getting over fears. I was struggling to get over fears because I was not doing the things that I want to do. Right. For example, I was too fearful to post, and I am still fearful of starting a business. Right, but I'm getting there. I'm getting better at it. Overwhelmed and stressed with school. Right, school was absolutely draining and cooking me. It's taking up a lot of mental capacity for sure. And I was scared to sacrifice. And right now, I'm scared to sacrifice 3 years in which I could already work on growing a business. That's what I'm thinking about studying. Right, I'm like, yo, do I want to study? Do I not want to study? I'm scared, bro. I'm scared. I don't know. Right, fearful. I am scared of that math and engineering, you know what I mean? But I can't let that control me. Can't let that control me. And the pressure and stress around future planning, right? That's me. That's all me. That's all me stressing myself about what my future's supposed to look like. All that pressure building up. I feel like the intervals are getting shorter on that thing. Anyway, I began reflecting, right, and I genuinely am learning to take more responsibility. I'm changing my living situation, which has led me to a life of more independence, and I am getting some major steps in building resilience, right? I am moving there hard and heavy every day, doing shit I don't want to do, moving into places that I don't like, you know, making stuff happen that makes me uncomfortable and building up that resilience to that discomfort, right? Doing the things that I have to do to become the person that I want to be, baby. 2 chapters, right? My long-term future and my immediate future. And then kind of like this part where I'm talking about the fact that, yo, I have no clue, but I can document the fact that I have no clue, right? My long-term future, right? My ideas around that. I want to build a business that helps people, right? What does that look like, right? What does that mean? I don't know that yet. I know I want to help people. I know I want to make a significant change in the world, right? That change should be meaningful, sustainable. It should result in like freedom for me, the people I love, and it should render me wealthy, right? That's also a great point. It's a great point. I wanna not be. I don't want to be poor. Skillful, right? I want to be confident in my ability to learn and curious. My older me, right? I want him to be confident in his ability to learn. I want him to be curious, right? I want him to be tolerant, fortuitous. I want him to be fortuitous, right? Resilient and adaptable. I didn't know I was eloquent like that, right? I want him to be dedicated, passionate, mindful, community-driven, connected, and compassionate. Those are different things, y'all. Those are different things. I want to have a strong social circle, right? Inspired by the book, The Happiness Advantage. I'm going to post a review. I read 50% of that book, as I've read 50% of many other books that I haven't posted a review about yet. But that shit is vital, guys. That shit is vital. And I want to be a good and healthy leader, right? In my immediate future, I want to continue building my mental stronghold. I want to get better, right? I'm getting stronger, and I want to keep going there. I want to continue on working, being present and mindful. Big part of becoming stronger. I don't think people understand that, because like a lot of these influencers, they're like also grr, you know what I mean? But like honestly, something so important to becoming stronger, more fortuitous, more resilient, right, more adaptable, is more resilient. Did I say that? Yeah, probably. Right. More tolerant. I keep forgetting that one. Is just becoming more present and more mindful, right? I thought about this the other day. The thing is, if you understand your emotion early enough, then you increase your tolerance because you're able to see earlier that something is setting you off, could set you off, right? You're more aware. You're more aware, which means you have more agency, right? More and more actively on fears and personal growth, right? I want to grow my confidence. I want to foster a more dedicated mindset and do the things that I don't, which means doing the things that I don't want to do, which means doing the things that you have to do to become the person that you want to be, right? I'm going to find a clearer path for the shorter term future, right? Mechatronics engineering is one of those things. Is that what I want for the next 3 years? I could be locking in. I need to find a clearer path, which means I need to spend more time with myself, right? It's true. And I want to create a solid source of income. Not working right now, growing my my knowledge. And now let's look at these reflective questions, because this was a huge thing, right? It's for sure going to become a part of the video, but I think I'm gonna keep my immediate and future self structure. Yeah, I like that. I like what I wrote. I like what I wrote here, man. Shouldn't be taken away from me. You know what I mean? What does my future self stand for? I see. I'm just gonna read through this stuff for myself, um, but y'all feel free. This is like deep shit. You know what I mean? Like a lot of this stuff is like genuinely like that's me. That's me on the paper right there. Mm. So feel free to take your time to read it through. You'll know who I am, right? You'll know what I stand for, what I want to stand for, who I'm becoming, where I'm going. This man. I want to be excited for the people that I love and excited for how my work is going to impact a life on that day. Yeah. have to work on? I'll have to work on being with myself more, right? I think the speed at which the certainty with which I make decisions. I make a decision. Often I'm uncertain. You know, is this the right path? Is this the right thing to do? It's a thing. It's interesting, right? I don't even know how I'd mentioned that in a video. I never compromise on the idea that I want to help people, and even less so, I'd never compromise on the idea, on the fact that I don't want to hurt people. Right. See, the point there is I could become a marine biologist. No, that's not fair. That's wrong. I could become love to all the marine biologists out there. I could become just a monk. I could just become a monk, right, for myself, in which I wouldn't be helping people. I'd just be, you know, what do monks do? Meditating, becoming more than any human ever has before, right? But I wouldn't be helping people. So even more important to me is that I don't hurt people, right? I'm fine with, like, I thought it was cool becoming a monk, right? I'm fine with that. But you know what isn't cool? The thought of torturing 3 people a month for $1 million. Not cool. Don't fuck with that. Thumbs down to that thought, right? All right. These are the things I'm fighting. Fear of not being able to keep up with the world is crazy. That one's crazy. Fear of regressing is also crazy. Let's look at the titles. Oh, this is my last video. Ah, these are the personas I'm talking to. What? Now this is precarious. This is precarious. Okay. Right. Let's see. Let's see what my homie cooks up. Let's see what my homie cooks up. In the meantime, take a sip. No, it's see. Why do you keep doing this? It is my why. Kind of. He's just locking in. Those are the sounds of a man who's locking in. Mm, it was so windy today, but I made it happen anyway. I was looking outside and I was like, my brother, do I really want to go into the rain? I made it happen. Give me like what I want, right? Is a structure. You know what I mean? I could make a structure. I have a structure, right? Immediate, my brother. When will I, my brother? Mm. Yeah. See, I thought so. I thought a comma had to go there. I don't trust commas in English. In German, commas make sense, but like in English, I'm like, you know, what I mean, right? I want actually. Is that Here, give me some ideas on the structure of the video. So far, I have the structure that I want to create a segment about my immediate and my distant future. I definitely want to build up to the fact that I still don't know, but I want the video to include my why, but more importantly, also my possible trajectories for the future. Yeah. Yeah, use a structured framework that balances emotion, clarity, and cinematic rhythm. Where I want the structure in clear bullet points. I want the reason. No, I want the impact this segment is going to have. Right, if I look at this and I don't like what I get, I'm just straight up, right? Sometimes I'm just like, bro, I'm just gonna write it on my own. I like on my own, like I'm just gonna fuck this. It's one of the tools that I just can or can also not use, right? I could also just Google structures. Bro, do you know approximately how many calories we both ate today?
Us?
Do you know approximately how many calories we both ate today?
You're gonna have to say that again?
Do you know approximately how many calories we both ate today?
I think like 1,600? Like the curries and shit that we ate together, like
That's
one.
it? Oder mit diesem Batura? Batura ist Bomboklat.
Batura is Bomboklat, but Batura is also light.
Maybe you're right. I kind of just decided, fuck it. This tea is what I'm gonna have, and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
You've been going to bed real fucking vorbildlich the past few days.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Keep it up. Mobility training, you know?
Yeah, okay. All right. I like that. And I can use my stuff to move with that. Yeah.
Before you go to bed, we should think about what we want to do tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing mechatronics,
Okay.
and then afterwards,
When would that be?
till 14 o'clock,
Okay. Okay. Cool. I thought you didn't get it up. Well, how'd you do that?
I'm the goat.
You must be.
I'm just the goat. I walked up to the dude and I was like, yo, because I'd already talked with him, and I was like, because Dana had talked with Liam, who's in the course, and Liam had talked with the guy and was like, yo, is it even possible? And then the dude was like, oh yeah, they should just come over sometime. And then when I was in uni at the wrong day, we walked past me and I was like, yo, so can I, is there any possibility to join the course? Right? Because he already knew I really wanted to join the course. And then he was like, yeah, you know what? Just come on Monday, bro. And I was like,
Oh, nice.
and it feels good, bro. It feels good because I told everyone, I swear to God, I told every single person, regardless of what happens, I'm getting into mechatronics. It does not matter what happens. I do not care. I'm getting into mechatronics.
Like, I will commit crime if it has to be.
Bro, anything needed, I will be in mechatronics, and I'm in mechatronics. The thing is,
Nice.
though, yeah, that felt good, but I didn't really work for it as much as I would have liked. Like, it wasn't as much my own work as I would have liked it to be. I should have hit him up or some stuff.
Yeah,
Aside, I got where I wanted to. I got where I wanted to get. You know what I mean?
exactly. And with stuff like that, where the other people are on the longer Hebe, it tends to be better to do so with like the path of least resistance.
Mm.
Because if you annoy them, they'll just say no and tell you to fuck off.
That is very true. That is very true. Break.
So ab 14 Uhr bist du zurück.
Yeah.
Then I'd say, I'll be doing the exam. Then maybe I can clean up the underside of the stove, already spritzen Silikon so that the Platte is in.
Ah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe nachjustieren with the screw so that our kitchen is in place.
Yeah.
Potentially then already get ready to drill it into place properly. So it's actually fastened.
What are you drilling into place?
The modules, they get drilled into the wall at the back.
Into the wall?
Yeah.
Nein. Welches Modul? Die was? The
The Schränke. They get drilled into the wall as well.
Okay. Do we need that?
I think it can help to...
Mit Dübeln?
Huh?
Mit Dübeln?
Mit Dübeln, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe like the... Yeah, I guess it helps with making sure that they just cannot fucking be shifted from their position. If you lean on them...
Nah, don't do it, bro.
Why?
Don't do it in case like there's some kind of water thing that happens or whatever. I don't want to have to undrill the Schränke to deal with water damage.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I mean, we don't need it, right? We can also just be the goats.
Just place it against the wall and then silicone and be done with it?
How much does it shift? What do you think? Like, genuinely, what do you think how much it shifts? Meinst du, es kann viel sein?
Depending on how you use it, the silicone is sticking it there, and the silicone is some mean shit. So
Some pretty powerful goop, but it's also only silicone on one Achse.
Yeah, the silicone isn't sticking the Schrank there, it's more sticking the Arbeitsplatte. So
I wonder whether I got my protein in today.
I know I didn't.
It's the thing.
Missing like 40 grams.
That's so many grams.
But I have like 100 kcals left.
How did you even track what we ate today?
I took Ghanaian curry. And I took tofu curry.
We didn't have any tofu.
There was tofu. Oh.
No. That was Rahmkäse.
That was Rahmkäse.
That's why it tasted so good. Like, I love tofu, but like, that's why it tasted so good.
I thought that was tofu.
Hell no.
That's crazy.
How many grams did you take of all of those? I should track that stuff as well now. Well, I got my break.
Well, one like plate, like one full plate of like a restaurant meal, at least based on takeout meals that I've measured, I assume to be 800 grams. And so I tracked the bits we ate as maybe 350 grams of the separate curry.
Like 350 of each.
Yeah, like 350. Well, it's not.
Thai curry mit Garnelen, 350 of the other thing.
350 Ghanaian. Like, so that towards the end, it's roughly 800 or 900 of that. And then I took Batura, and it didn't say, well, I have no idea how much I ate, but it split it into portions. And I was like, okay, well, I had like probably, what was it? I think I had 2 of those Batura balls and then 1 strip of the bread. So it was like just 3 portions of Batura. And then I took like a cremige Suppe before.
Hühner curry,
Hühner curry.
350. That's going in there. And then there was that beef curry, right?
Wait, no, we had Ghanaian curry, then we had the ram curry, and then we had beef curry.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
We did
I
have
couldn't-
4 curries.
I couldn't find, I couldn't find Rahm curry.
Then tofu curry will probably be fine as well. Tofu also has hella kcals.
I'm going with beef curry as well. And then you said here Batura. Now, how much did you say? Because that was a lot of Batura, bro.
There was a lot of Batura. I honestly have no idea how much it weighs.
They say,
And so I approximated with like 850 grams of it. And
yeah, they say one thing of bread is 80 grams, so I think 150 makes sense.
Okay.
Or I think that we had like one thing of bread.
Together?
Nee, ein bisschen mehr. Bisschen mehr.
I don't know if we had one whole thing. Because there's one whole thing and then there's those separate things. Pops had a good amount of the full bread, and we ate mostly the other things. So I think 150 is totally fine.
Like one thing was 80, so I'm gonna put in 100. As like I had one whole thing and a little bit.
Okay. That's how I approximated it.
Was there more? And then there was those drinks, right?
Oh, I forgot the drinks. Okay, I do not have calories left.
What was that?
For sure.
What was that? Pina colada or something, right?
Yeah, it was pretty much a pina colada or virgin colada. Or, you can say ananas kokossaft, something like that. Ooh. Who the fuck is this? No, on my back.
No. Are you feeling a muscle?
No, I think I have just a pimple or something.
Ananas saft? What was it, like 100 milliliters? No, like 50 milliliters? Na, 60.
100 maybe, yeah.
Ich mache einfach 100 Milliliter Ananassaft. What did you say the other thing was? Kokossaft.
Yeah, that thing together was kokos ananassaft.
Gibt's das?
Not sure.
Nee.
Ananassaft is probably gonna do it.
That's true. Yeah. I think that hits it pretty well. I hate it. I hate approximating like this. Yeah, okay. I'm over my calories. But it's okay because I hit the gym pretty hard. Did I burn 100 calories at the gym with walking and everything? We walked today, right? Yeah, we walked a little bit today. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. If I don't need anything else, I'm alright.
Mm. So yeah, I'll start working on the kitchen, and then when you come back,
We can take care of the doors.
yeah.
I want to have a door again.
So we can do the doors. I want to do like all the things that would require the Akku drill.
Because we have to give it back.
Yeah, I'd ideally like to do those tomorrow then. So that'd be lights. But worst case scenario,
Maybe the doors don't make sense to do them tomorrow then.
like we give the drill back, but we can borrow drills from either the downstairs people or Stefan if we have to. And so I think that's fine.
Yeah, let's do the lights tomorrow. I think it's better than doing the doors.
But we'll still need some sort of drill when we do the Fußleisten anyway.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I still think we should drill them in because our laminat is a Sonderfall and it could have problems over time where we might have to go back and edit it.
Let's do them tomorrow then as well.
Oh, I don't want to do everything in one day. Right, I have homework and shit.
When do we have to give the drill back?
Tuesday. Or like, he needs it Tuesday, so we actually need it sometime Tuesday before he needs it. I'd communicate with him. So ideally tomorrow for simplicity. Because when I wake up,
I think the Decken are easier to do with a different drill than the walls. So then let's do the Fußleisten tomorrow.
the Decken with a different drill? What do you mean?
Because their drill downstairs was weak.
Not the drill, the Schrauber. The weak drill we need to give back, not the powerful one.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
But we still need the weak drill to put the lights in. Well, we can use a screwdriver.
We can.
So I'm not worried about giving the Akkuschrauber back because we have options there.
Alright.
The thing that we'll be more dependent on is the fat Schrauber.
Alright.
But yeah, I do think maybe, you know what? So I'll drill the thing into the kitchen. I'll do that. And maybe it's good to already drill the things we'd place the Fußleisten into the wall. Because they will be sitting in Halterung.
Mm-hmm.
And so maybe it makes sense to put those into the wall already and then put the Fußleisten proper in another day when we have finalized the laminat edits.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Sounds reasonable.
Because I will probably need the whole day Monday, like the equivalent of the whole day Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to catch up in numeric and do all the things.
Alright. I'm gonna keep locking in.
So which one are we settled on? Get the door away or put the lights in?
You mean the other days you have literally no time? That's what you're saying.
On each day I have very little time is what I'm saying.
Okay, because I think getting the doors away, we need to get miles and everything for that.
Yeah.
Unless we know a friend who can transport a door in their car.
We could ask Stefan. He has a big car.
Does he?
Yeah. He has like a transporter thing.
We could do that.
So we could ask, yo, would you be willing to help us out after? Well, it'd have to be after his work.
All right, let's think about it. But then the doors won't happen as early.
Okay, so doors, question mark, lights. We try to do the lights.
And then we drill in the things for the laminat. For the
If we do the lights, we can also return the ladder as well.
sick.
Okay.
Oh, let me just write a poopy hook. Right. Something like that. Um, and then when I write this, I can look at it and see what I Okay, I got a structure, I got my draft. Now it's just on making it happen. Let's make it happen. My core motivation. Right. Right, where is it coming from? I'm looking back at my life nowadays and seeing how much time I wasted, living a life of laziness through a dim lens of fear. I see now that I didn't believe in myself and my ability to change the world and have my own impact. Right? close myself off to the world and myself out of fear of not being able to keep up with them. Out of fear of not being able to keep up. Banal? Right? No need to use fancy words if I can describe them in less fancy words. You know what I mean? At the same time, obsessing over every little mistake and optimizing little things. Let's go with tiny little things. Out of fear of regressing. You know what? Let's put that into those. Or can I change the text color? Right. Can I make text? No. Text? Oh. Yo. Oh man. Oh nice. Let's make it pink. Alright, am I gonna keep that in? I don't know. It's pink. Looking back at my life nowadays and seeing how much time I wasted living a life of laziness through a dim lens of fear, I see now that I didn't believe in myself and my ability to change the world and have an impact of my own. I didn't post because I was scared of being judged. I didn't start because I was scared of failing. Scared, bro. Scared of failing in front of my peers and being overwhelmed. Being overwhelmed, I think, is more important because I was scared of being overwhelmed and failing in front of my peers. Eesh. I closed myself off to the world and myself out of fear of not being able to keep up. Hey? No. Give me my old color back. Give me my old color back. What's this? Control Shift H. All right. Nice. I got the shortcuts down. It's clear to me now more than ever that I have to put in a lot of effort to live a life. It's clear to me now more than ever that I have to put in a lot of effort to live a life, to achieve, to live, to achieve a life. Is it an achievement? Is it something you get to? Something you get to. Is it something effort to live? I can live that life right now, one that is peaceful, purposeful, focused, and excited. It's clear to me now more than ever that paradoxically I have that more than ever that paradoxically I have to put in a lot of effort to live a life that is peaceful, purposeful, focused, and full of excitement. A life in which I can wake up excited to see my family and excited to see how my work is going to impact life on that day. Right? Okay. I feel like right now I'm just vomiting. I'm just vomiting, but that's good. I like it. I like it. I'm in the sauce. Right? I feel saucy. That's what's up. What y'all think of this lighting setup? Low key? No, let me log in for a second and then I'm gonna show you how this the entire setup, right? Well, you're probably asking yourself, why is this man's mic quality so good? Right? You'll find out. going to. Hey, my brother. And it's like my brother. And it's like my More and more, I'm going to stand for hard work, achieving goals even when faced with adversity, community, compassion, passion, acceptance, and preserving, as well as fostering, an openness to life. One with integrity. Okay, let's read out this section. I think this is a good. You know what? I want another one. Um, right. Characters you are becoming. Describe the common values of who you are becoming, right? I want to say this section here. Right. This is now this is more like my future. Right? Here. This is also important. I know now that I'd never compromise on the idea. And I've always known. I feel like I need to make that one more smooth. I need to make that section more smooth. Right? I never compromise on the idea that I want to. You know what? I always knew that I would never hurt people. But now, more than ever, it's becoming clear. I want put effort into helping them. How? Let's talk about it. My current learning. I think it's also my current aspirations, right? My growth and learning. Wait, let's look. Stop. Pause. These are parts I don't know if I'm going to keep. This I'm going to make yellow as I'm going to keep this, but like, is this how you want to write it, my bro? Should I make a legend? I'm going to keep the legend at the bottom. Yeah. Because keeping the camera... Hey. My bad, guy. Because keeping the camera, the monitor, and the Focusrite, as well as the Shure SM7B running, Some effort for a laptop. Pink. Break time. Break time. Right. All right. I'm a B. Right back. Right back. 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 The timer has ran, right? And I'm thinking my time to act, it's got to stay low. It's got back. Back. The timer. My bad. Right. Sure, SM7B is running. Very good. Let's look at this. Right, where am I right now? Let me read this out, right? See here, okay though. I'm building a me I can be proud of because I've lived a me ashamed. See, I'm going to build a life I can be proud of. I keep thinking and saying that, but really, where's that even coming from in the first place? I'm looking back at my life nowadays and seeing how much time I wasted, living a life of laziness through a dim lens of fear. I see now that I didn't believe in myself and my ability to change the world and have an impact of my own. I didn't post because I was scared of being judged. I didn't start because I was scared of being overwhelmed and failing in front of my peers. I closed myself off to the world and myself, out of fear of not being able to keep up. At the same time, obsessing over every little mistake and optimizing tiny little things out of a fear of regressing. This meant never doing anything of value to the world. You can do so little for so long, it's kind of scary, right? All of this became obvious when I noticed all the things I ran away from. It's expressed now in how I shield myself from committing. It's expressed now in how I shield myself and how I shield myself and how I it's not shield myself and how I avoid. It's expressed now in how I avoid committing to my engineering math module, hiding behind the smokescreen. I wouldn't need it if I start my own business. These patterns appear, despite all of my hard work, in small, simple patterns. These patterns appear in small, simple actions that I only notice when I make a conscious effort to confront them. It's clear to me now, more than ever, that paradoxically, I have to put in a lot of effort to live a life that is peaceful, but also purposeful, focused, and full of excitement. A life in which I can wake up excited to see my family, to see the people I love, and excited to see how my work is going to impact a life on that day. I'll have to continue overcoming fears around publicity, around failure, around my insecurities. I'll have to work on my impatience with life and the certainty with which I make decisions. I'll have to work on my impatience with life and the certainty of my decisions. More and more I'm moving from a consumer to a creator. More and more I'm going to stand for hard work, achieving goals, even when faced with adversity, community, compassion, passion, acceptance, and preserving a More and more I'm going to stand for hard work, achieving goals despite the adversity, even when faced with adversity. I want to stand for community, compassion, passion, acceptance, and preserving as well as fostering an openness to life. Okay, no, I have to break that one down. More and more I'm going to stand for hard work, achieving goals even when faced with adversity. I want to stand for community, compassion, passion, acceptance, and I want to stand for community, compassion, acceptance, and passion. No, no, no. I want to stand. I want to stand for community, passion, compassion, acceptance, as well as preserving and fostering. Mm, More and more, I'm going to stand for hard work, achieving goals even when faced with adversity. I want to stand for community, compassion, passion, and acceptance. I want to preserve as well as foster an openness to life, one with integrity. A life, right? Hold up, can I do that? I can. Life with integrity. I always knew that I would never hurt people, but now more than ever, it's becoming clear that I want to put an effort, that I want to put effort into helping them. How? Let's talk about it. Okay, okay. It was I can cut down some parts, right? What did my dad always say? Kill your darlings, right? There's some things that can be cut out of there. I don't have to yap. I don't have to yap. I don't know how long I yapped, but but I yapped. Okay. All right. Short-term actions and habits that represent my current growth and learning, right? And what they mean, right? What they mean for my short-term future. Yo, what time is it? 23:11. How long have I been doing this? 1 hour and 30 minutes. Starting to feel freaky fried. Freaky fried. You know what? Actually, it's things I'm working on right now. No, 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 no. understand. Because I believe a lot of things, right? Honestly, because I believe a lot of things. Because I believe Meanwhile, I'm learning to create content, as you can see here, because I believe I can find people that feel the same way. And because I believe I can inspire people to feel the same way. He didn't cook with the rhetorics. Meanwhile, I'm learning to create content, as you can see here, because I believe I can find people who feel the same and create a community willing to prosper and make a change. And because I believe I can inspire people to feel the same way, to foster more creators from consumers. I'm not cooking. I'm not cooking yet. I'm not cooking yet, right? Meanwhile, I'm learning to create content, as you can see here, because I believe I can find people who feel the same. I'm going to create a community willing to prosper and make a change. Also, furthermore, because I believe I can inspire people to feel the same way, to foster more creators from consumers. Meanwhile, I'm learning to create content, as you can see here, because I believe I can find people who feel the same. I'm going to create a community willing to prosper and make a change. Furthermore, I believe I can inspire people to feel the same way, because I want to foster. Furthermore, I believe I can inspire people to feel the same way. Meanwhile, I'm learning to create content, as you can see here, because I believe I can find people who feel the same. Feel the same. Do I keep it that ambiguous? You know what? I'm going to make it yellow. It's not about that right now. This is a draft. Chill. Right? Chill. Furthermore, meanwhile, I'm learning to create content, as you can see here, because I believe I can find people who feel the same. Furthermore, I believe I can inspire people to feel the same, because there is so much potential in all of you, so much work that goes unseen. I want to foster more creators from consumers. I'm going to create a community willing to prosper and make a change. I like that. Right. What is my immediate future? I wrote some stuff here. Right. I wrote some good stuff here. Is this something? When my room was clean for weeks and months, when I took walks without my phone but with my head, when I took time to think, and when I started doing things. But most of all, when I started doing the things that I have to do to become the person that I want to be, I noticed something change in me. Okay, that's goofy, right? Let's put that in. Right? It's like, do I even want to keep this? Yeah, I don't know if I want to keep that or if I want to reformulate it. Right here. When my room was clean for weeks and months, when I took walks without my phone, but with my head, when I took time to think, but most of all, when I did the things I didn't want to do, I noticed something change in me. That's better. That's better. Right? I like that. Hmm. I want to preserve curiosity and foster an openness to life. A life with integrity. Yo. Hey, this is like work, bro. This is work. their scripts this long? Did all my content just keep getting longer? Right? My videos. I honestly just want to get to my book reviews, bro. I got like these books in the backlog. I wanna, I wanna, I wanna, I wanna, I wanna read them, right? I wanna finish them. I do want to finish them. That's not what I wanted. I'm so scared of tabbing because on my Linux PC, when I tab, the whole window just crashes. Like the stream goes off, everything, all of it. The distant future. Bro, distant future. What's this? Hour 2. I've been logged in for 2 hours. CV was there. Let's check out the kcals. I should be chilling right now. I should be relaxing right now. As I often have, and I often will again. You know, low key, I low key love that sentence. Though I'm like a bit discontent with it, I love the sentence. What's the smell of after rain? Okay, locking in. I think this is my last. Yeah, this is my last session of locking in, bro. And then I gotta sleep because tomorrow, day one, mechatronics. Day one. Day one. Day número uno. Días número uno. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's get it. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta lock in, bro. I gotta lock in. Alright, so what's the idea here? What's the idea here? Okay, what is it I want to say? I want to say, yo, I don't really know. I don't really know, but what I do know is when I look at the future, right? I know for sure I'm going to be helping people. I know I'm going to have my own business. Do I know that? I know I'll have at least my own business, right? Like, will I be, how locked in will I be on it? I'll have my own business. Is that freaky? Is that a valid thought? Is that valid? Is that a valid thought? No. Does that make sense? Is that real? It's not how you. Bro, my grammar's so fried. My grammar is so fried. It shouldn't be this fried. I don't even think that, like, my grammar was always fried though. Day one, fried grammar. It's actually not okay, bro. I got no more tea. Should I go make tea? No, I should lock in. My brother. It'll be a business committed to creating a significant change in the world. Significant? Does it have to be significant? I think one would know that themselves, right? That's what I'm talking about. I might create products that solve everyday life. I might be in development aid, running my own consultancy. Nay. That solve everyday life? I don't want to solve everyday life. That solve problems in everyday life. Right? I might be creating products that solve problems in everyday life. No, actually, this is pink. This is pink. Am I going to keep that? Right? Pinker. There's some smell here that's what sells. Yo, this smells like a memory. Someone I know used to wear a perfume that smelled like Rooibos caramel. That's freaky. It's very freaky. I don't know if y'all ever have that, where like a smell hits and you're just like, what the fuck? I might be in development aid, running my own consultancy, putting my project DevTools? Get me out of my DevTools. Alright, what might I be? What else might I be? A lot of things I might be. In the future, I'll have my own business. It'll be a business committed to creating a significant change in the world. I might be creating I might be creating products that solve problems in everyday life, putting my product design skills to use. I might be in development aid, running my own consultancy, putting my project planning skills to use. I might be helping small important businesses grow, using my marketing skills. I might be creating digital solutions, using my programming skills. I might be creating music, putting my musical skills to use. Ooh. Ooh, I see. I see. I see. I see it. I see the vision. 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 That's a, I see the vision. I see how that happened. I see I see how that happened. Right. And I was in the sauce. Right? I was in the sauce. But like now see, I was mixing the sauce. I was mixing the sauce, right? And now I slipped, right? But it's okay because now I'm in the sauce, right? And we love the sauce, right? It's things just got saucy. Let me explain to you what happened. Right, I was writing all these things. I might do all of that, but I forgot, right? I mean, the whole point, what I'm moving towards, I mean, the whole thing I'm moving towards is the truth that I have no fucking clue what the dog, like, I'm 20, what the dog doing. 20-year-old motherfucker doesn't even know what he's talking about building a business, right? Yo, that's limiting. I think that's a cooked mindset. I think that's a cooked mindset. No. See, it's true though. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing, right? But I'm changing that. I'm going to change that. See, right now I'm a dumb 20-year-old who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. But soon I'll be a dumb 20-year-old who knows a little bit more about what he's doing, right? That's what it's about. Knowing a little bit more about what you're doing, right? Is that hard? Is that hard? Is that hard? Low key? Is that hard? Let's read it out. In the future, I'll have my own business. It'll be a business committed to creating a significant change in the world. I might be creating products that solve problems in everyday life, putting my product design skills to use. I might be creating products that solve problems, putting my product design skills to use. I might be in development aid, running my own consultancy, putting my project planning skills to use. I might be helping small, important businesses grow, putting my marketing skills to use. I might be creating digital solutions using my programming skills. I might be creating music using my musical skills. I might be holding speeches or be engaged in politics. I might be holding speeches or be engaged in politics. Okay, okay. I might be creating. Right. I might be creating products that solve problems and that solve problems, putting my product design skills to use. I might be in development aid, running my own consultancy, putting my project planning skills to use. I might be helping small. I might be helping small, important businesses grow, putting my marketing skills to use. I might be creating digital solutions using programming skills. I might create music. I might inspire I might inspire with music using my musical skills. No, I might inspire with music using my musical skills. I might be holding speeches or be engaged in politics with my public speaking skills. I might be, I might be, I might be. I know I'll be changing the world. That's hard. Is that hard? Low key? I might be, I might be, I might be. I know. Oof. Oof. I didn't know I was saucy like that. I might be, I might be, I might be. I know I'll be changing the world. That's hard. That's hard. That's very hard. Actually, I like that. I fuck with that heavy. I might be, I might be, I might be. I know I'll be changing the world. Bro, it's so saucy. It's so saucy. The sauce. Damn. It's so saucy. Why is it so saucy, bro? I feel like the rest before can be worked on, but that's saucy. That's saucy for sure, right? It'll be a business committed to creating a significant change in the world. I might be creating products that solve problems in everyday life, putting my product design skills to use. I might be in development aid, running my own consultancy, putting my project planning skills to use. I might be helping small or important businesses grow. I might be helping small important businesses grow. I might be helping small important businesses to grow. I might be helping small important businesses grow, putting my marketing skills to use. I might be creating solutions using programming skills. I might inspire with my music. Using my musical skills. I might be holding speeches or be engaged in politics with my public speaking skills. I might be, 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 I might be. I know I'll be changing the world. That's saucy. It's saucy. I might be holding speeches, be engaged in politics. I might be holding speeches, be engaged in politics. See what y'all doing here? Yeah, I guess, right? Or I might be holding speeches or be engaged in politics. Hmm? Strange. Yeah, let's hear that. I might be creating products that solve problems, putting my product design skills to use. I might be in development aid, running my own consultancy, putting my project planning skills to use. I might be helping small, important businesses grow, putting my marketing skills to use. I might be creating digital solutions, using my programming skills. I might inspire with my music using my musical skills. I might be holding speeches or be engaged in politics, my public speaking skills. I might be, I might be, I might be. I know regardless. I know regardless I'll be changing the world. I feel like it's saucy. Okay, now this is where I'm gonna cook. Does it have to be exciting? Do I have to find it exciting? Peaceful and purposeful? Would I be happy with that? You know what? You know what? I don't know. Truth is, I don't know what I might be. I just know that I won't be what I am now. I just know that with enough work, it'll be something peaceful and purposeful and exciting. I did that. I did this. Describe the common values of who I'll be becoming, right? Does it make sense to cram all of these ideas into one video? Right? Oh my god, wait. When did I post my last video? Was it this week? 22nd? 22nd. Yes, it was. Film it tomorrow. Edit it. Freaky fried, bro. That's fried. It takes so long to write a video, bro. It takes so long to write it. It really does. Okay. Alright, this is good for my last segment. here. All right, home. God damn. That was interesting because I registered the sound, but it still scared me. I'll have friends who encourage me to grow, just as I encourage them. That listen, just as I listen to them. Am I tripping, bro? I'll have friends who lovingly encourage me to grow, just as I will encourage. Stream randomly crashed. Okay. Does that just happen? Yeah, this beginning is dense. I think I got. Yeah, this is what's this to open. In the future, I'll have a community of dedicated and passionate people. I'll have mentors, people bigger than me that I learn from. I'll have friends who lovingly encourage me to grow, just as I lovingly encourage them, that listen, just as I listen. I'll have my family around me. We'll continue supporting and loving each other. I'll have the freedom to take my time and to bring my ideas to life. I'll focus on my health, my family, my circle, my growth, and my impact. In the future, I'll have my own business. It'll be a business committed to creating a significant change in the world. I might be creating products that solve problems, putting my product design skills to use. I might be in development aid, running my own consultancy, putting my project planning skills to use. I might be helping small, important businesses grow, putting my marketing skills to use. I might be creating digital solutions, using programming skills. I might inspire with my music, using my musical skills. I might be holding speeches or be engaged in politics, using my public speaking skills. I might be. I know, regardless, I'll be changing the world. Yeah, it definitely requires some. It definitely requires some intense sous chef work, right? We got to look at this and look, is this saucy, right? I feel like it's got some sauce. It's got some sauce, but I feel like I might have gotten lost in the sauce. Bro, bring out the video next week is wild. Monday, mechatronics renovations. Tuesday, 3D production lab. Well, where I'll be learning how to smolder? I think it's called that. Solder? Solder. Wednesday, I think I'm chilling. Thursday, it's the 3D lab and programming in C. And Friday, I think I'm the GOAT. I need to go to sleep. Especially to preserve the gains. To preserve the gains. I am definitely getting somewhere. Damn, it's a wall of text, bro. I gotta look at this shit tomorrow again. Because, like, you can see here, I think I just started getting saucier, but it's also been 3 hours, so. And I feel like, honestly, for the fact, like, look at all of this shit that I wrote, man. I feel like I'm summarizing these ideas down, kind of, right, pretty well. I'll look at it tomorrow. Right, I'm not done, but that's okay. I also need to log in on the fucking Odin project, bro. Fuck the fucking Odin project, bro. But I can't not. I can't not. I am not done with the foundation course. I'm going to get done with this fucking foundation course. And then I'll be a free and happy man. Right. I think genuinely, if I'm done with it, there'll be some bandwidth that opens up for product design. All right. We did some good content creation today. Content writing today. 2 hours, 40 minutes. This was some good stuff. Almost 3 hours of just writing. And I feel it because I've been writing a bunch today with the other post I made. Let's look at it, right? I woke up, I wrote a LinkedIn post, right? I met up with my family, with my brother and my dad. Well, couldn't meet up with the rest, but I hit the gym, and then I came home, and I made it happen. As I often have, and I often will again. And we will, right? We'll continue putting in the work as we often have. And we often will again. Good night and goodbye.